warriors, come out and play.
Hold down, man. Suitcase this, my cell phone and my charger don't walk with a limp. You get it knocked off or missing, you gon' get it. Next time I see your ass, you gon' leave airlifted.
What's up, y'all? Y'all already know, man. Kfrogtv back in the building. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button so you can see it first. Y'all forgive me for my voice. You know I'm a little under the weather today, but I still wanted to come on here, man, and keep this shit going as normal. Feel me? We ain't got no time to take no breaks and shit because we don't feel good. I got to come on here, man, and continue to give y'all that real deal about prison. All right? I'm going to go ahead and get right into this video right here, and I'm going to break it down off the rip and give y'all that real spill and let y'all know about door warriors. Okay? Now, the way I'm going to break it down, I'm going to explain it to you, what their whole intentions are, the whole reason they do it, what the outcome is when they do it, all that. And for those who don't know what a door warrior is, I'm going to go ahead and break it down and give you a little example. A door warrior is someone who truly don't want that pressure, who truly don't want no issues, who won't bust a grape in Welcher's backyard, who ain't going to harm nobody, who ain't a threat to nobody, but they, from behind the door, they use that door as a defense mechanism. Now, in prison, you have open bays, two-man cells, single-man cells, you know, things like that. But a lot of inmates use that door to their advantage. You got people that you know ain't living like that, that are constantly running their mouth because that door is in front of them, and they know no one can get to them. When you're in confinement, people are talking cash shit from one cell to another cell. It's like they're on repeat. It happens every single day. Talking about what they gonna do if they get out the box. Who they gonna do what to if they get out the box. We lucky that door's in between them. You know, but do they still get touched? Do they get away with it? Is there a way for them to actually get caught up? Or do they always get away with it? Today you're going to learn. There is definitely a way to catch them. For those that don't know, the bus. The bus is the way you catch a door warrior. Whether you could do it yourself or someone you know do it for you. Okay? Or later on down the line, you might fall in the damn name of Jesus. You may land in the same camp as that same person that was a door warrior. You know, they'll bang on the door 24/7, cause attention, leave a paper trail with everything they do, you know, just to get some people mad from behind the door. Talking about if we get out, this is what's going to happen to you. You know, just petty shit. Bang on the door 24/7. You might get up and be like, man, hey, man, I'm trying to sleep. Hey, cell 6. Man, I'm trying to sleep, man. You got me fucked all that banging you doing all day, bro. We ain't with that shit here. Sell out behind that door. Ain't really about that action. When they on the compound, 9 times out of 10, they was hush mouth the whole time. They may have made it through their whole prison bill without even being noticed that they was actually in there. You know? Because when people are on the compound, that shit ain't gonna slide, boy. Them doors are gonna open. So people ain't being door warriors that are on the compound. This is strictly for confinement. You know? They hide behind the doors just like some people on the street hide behind the police. You feel me? It's the same strategy, same working mechanism that they would in there that people do on the streets. You know, they leave a paper trail by being such loudmouths, by causing attention so much. You know, to where if they were to get out of the box and go on the compound and get poked up, wet all up, hit everywhere that they possibly can get hit, you know, them officers inside confinement are going to be like, well, I remember he was screaming at inmate Harris that was in cell 3. Now, FDLE, which is the Florida Department of Law Enforcement, is coming there to speak to you about a stabbing that occurred. Just like on the streets. When people do all that rah-rah, doing all this talking and shit, they leave paper trails, internet beefs and stuff like this back and forth. When people want to, you know, constantly be seen on the internet, they're leaving a paper trail. So if anything ever were to happen to them, then the same person that they're talking about is going to get snatched up by the police and be held for questioning, you know? So it's the same method, you know what I'm saying? On how people do it on the streets, hide behind police, and how people do it in confinement. They use that door, okay? Now, I've seen some people get their ass whooped that were door warriors. Doing all that selling out, talking shit behind the cell, you know what I'm saying? They came around to do haircuts one day. They happened to take the door warrior and someone else out at the same time. But only way that happened is the other cell was actually going to the shower, because in confinement they handcuff you and they escort you to the shower. Depending on who the officers are, they may let you slide and they may cuff you in front. They're supposed to cuff you in the back. But depending on who they are and who you are, they'll cuff you in the front. This situation here, they cuffed him in the front. They cuffed the other one in the front also. He was sitting there getting his haircut, which is the door warrior. They were escorting this guy by his arm, walking on the top tier, escorting him from his cell to the shower. You got to walk by almost all cells to get to the shower, unless they put you in the shower that's right there next to your cell door, because there's usually ones on the end of both tiers, on the top and bottom. You'll have 1 or 2 showers up top right here, 1 or 2 showers up top right here, 2 down there, 2 down there, you know. Or every place I was at, we only had 1 up here, here, down there, so 4 per quad. So they were escorting them like this, and when they walked them by, that dude was sitting there getting his hair cut by a trusty, and you know, he only had 1 good swing, but he did rock that door warrior. And then when he rocked them, they jumped on him and everything, the officers. The dude who got split sitting down, he didn't do a damn thing. He looked at the officers like it was their fault. And then he started screaming on the door, man, y'all let that man hit me. Y'all let man, I got something for you. I got something for you. Watch when I hit the pound. I got something for you. Boy, you dead, man. You dead, boy. It's over with. Doing all that selling out shit. And the person who hit him, when they put him in the shower, all he was saying is, I told y'all I was going to catch your ass. Keep running your mouth. Keep running your mouth. It's going to happen again. It's going to happen again. Because that's what happens. People run their mouth 24/7 behind them doors. And not only do they run their mouth because they're behind the door and, you know, they feel like, or they know they're never going to hit the compound again. They know they're never going to see you again. But they also run their mouth when they know it's over with for you. When they know you're getting transferred. Or they know you're not coming back to the compound. Or they know there's no way for you to possibly get out. So they'll talk all that gangster shit. You know, door warriors. And they may be getting out and they go on the compound. But they put on a show for everybody who was in confinement because they were selling you out from behind the door. Acting like they was Stone Cold Steve Austin. They were going to go ahead and hit your ass with the finishing move or something if y'all were to, you know, bump heads. These are the type of people you got to look out for. Door warriors, okay? They're going to nag, they're going to bang on doors, they're going to howl like animals, you know? One might be sounding like a monkey, one might be howling like a wolf at the damn moon, another one might be doing like a gorilla bang on the door, you know, like screaming, different things, just to aggravate people, just to catch attention. And they do that so when you confront them, you're stuck behind that door. To me, if you ever find yourself in a situation with a door warrior or anyone that causes attention like that, your best bet is to just ignore them. Just ignore them and ask God to let you come in contact with them one day. That's it. Because you're not going to win behind that door. You're not going to win. You're not going to beat that door. You feel me? Them shits are undefeated. As well as the police that people hide behind. You're not going to beat any of that. So you might as well just charge that shit to the game, learn to grit your teeth, and as much as you hate him, and as much as you see that he's just a door warrior, that you know he ain't living like that, just deep down inside and laugh, because one day, you will come across that person again. You know, the world's small, whether it's the world on the outside or on the inside. Down here in Florida, I believe we got, what, 166 prisons or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. There might be some more than that. I might be a little off. But you want to believe how small the world is when it comes to prison. So when people bang behind them doors and shit, cause attention, all they're doing is marking themselves. Straight up. Because someone's going to land where they're going. If it ain't when they go, if it ain't 6 months later, if it ain't a year later, it could be 5 years later. Someone will land there. You will see faces that look familiar to where you think you know them from the streets. When in all reality, you don't know them from a can of paint. You don't know them from the streets, but y'all have crossed paths before. You've seen their face before, whether it was a reception center, whether it was medical transport, whether it was just on a bus being transported, you know, being extradited, whatever it may be. But you've seen that person before. So it looks familiar to where you're like, damn, I know him from somewhere. Prison is such a small world. So door warriors don't make it long. You get what I'm saying? And just like in the movie Warriors, come out and play. It's only a matter of time before they get what they're looking for. Every single person, since I've been home from the street, from prison, every single person that I know that's went to prison, since I've been to prison, I can look at them and tell all that gangster shit they say. I can look at them and tell he was a door warrior. Oh, he was a jizzle. He was breaking it off. He was somebody's dude, boy. He was a hold down man. He was extorted. You know, you get that, like, what is it? How can I put it? You get like a inmates, like a convict's fucking, like you can read, you know what I'm saying? You can just figure someone out, especially when it's another inmate, another convict. You know, you see through that gangster shit because you see the biggest of the biggest get broke. And you see the weakest of the weakest, the smallest of the smallest be badasses. You never judge a book by its cover. And I did a video on that before because I done seen some people that didn't even look like they would hurt a fly beat the dog shit out of people. Then you got some real big ass people that a lot of people work out to get big, you know, just for precaution, just to scare people, to make you think, oh, you don't want to fuck with him. Look how big he is. Like, damn, bro, he'll knock me out. You know, that's why people get big and try to take that shit to their advantage, you know. But you never judge a book by its cover because you're going to see different types of people getting their ass whooped in there. Because a lot of people, they can get 5 years in prison, 10 years in prison, 15 years in prison. They won't work out their whole bid. Their last year, they'll go hard working out. Diamond cut tattoo, diamond cut push-ups. Got the dude sitting on their shoulders and all that. You know, go real hard so when they get out, they look big. Look like they've been going hard them whole sentence that they had. When really they just went hard that last year. And then they'll come home act like they all big badass and scare people who don't know no better. But from one convict to another one, you have an eye for it. You can look at people that have been to prison before, especially if it was before you. And you can look at it and be like, that boy was a door warrior. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it is, you feel me? But never be a door warrior, okay? Because like I said, someone can catch you. It's possible. It's happened. Whether it happens in confinement, during transport, another camp, it can happen. You could be transferred to medical with someone else. And when you're just sitting there in handcuffs, the other person who wants to knock your head off, as soon as the officer ain't looking, he could kick you dead in your mouth. The other inmate, while in handcuffs. You know, like anything. So it definitely happens. And then, check this out. Let me tell you another thing about these door warriors. The police get tired of them. You know what I'm saying? The COs, they get tired of them. To where when they get in an argument with them, because they'll sell out the officers just like they sell out inmates. When really they don't know, the officers are the ones protecting them. But when I was at Calhoun one time, they took an inmate and threw his ass in a room with someone who ain't like him and let that boy beat his ass. Straight up. And opened the flap and said, you done? You done talking now? You done talking now? You feel me? So they'll put your ass in the room with someone that they know is going to beat your ass. And basically, they beating your ass because all the rah-rah you did to them and how bad they've been wanting to get a hold of you. All that selling out shit you was doing. They did it for them. But at the same time, they did it for the officer. That officer wanted your ass whooped. So never be a door warrior. Straight up. Like I said, that's the type of attention you don't want. No one likes a loudmouth. You know, no one likes someone that just talks shit 24/7. Like a mosquito at a motherfucking barbecue. They just bzzz. You shoo them away. Bzzz. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, though. That's the best way I could put it. But everything that you go through while you're incarcerated, all the banging on the doors you hear, the officers, all the smell of the gas because they steady gassing people. You know, the sound of the toilet flushing, the sound of the shower slamming. You know, all that shit. People yelling 24/7 back and forth. You know, it's like the jungle. It's real loud. It's a loud environment. It isn't like you're going to be in there and just be sleeping all perfectly fine. You know, you want any bit of time that you can get of peace and quietness. So when you got a loudmouth door warrior, every day he's going to pick someone to talk shit to. Every day he's going to lean on the door, look out his little window. Hey, cell 2. Hey, 14 bottom. Like, just be so loud on the door, screaming to make his time go by. Because it's driving him crazy that he's in that little room by himself. Which it's cool to communicate from cell to cell and talking shit like that. There's a difference. And I pray no one ever goes to prison to learn the differences. Because you will learn the differences from talking to someone you're cool with from cell to cell, screaming from top tier to bottom tier, than someone who's a door warrior. They got to constantly be on the door, screaming, selling out, talking cash shit. You feel me? And that's something you want to look out for, and you never want to be labeled that. Because if nothing happens to you, when you hit the compound, people are going to be like, man, nigga, a door warrior, dog. Fucking door warrior, bro. Feel me? And people are going to want to test that shit. The more and more you put on like you living like that and talking from behind the door, anyone that sees the shit you're doing can spread word about you on the compound when you get out the box. They could be walking the damn chow 5 months from now. They done been out the box 3 months. Feel me? They did 2 months back there and they used to see you selling out on the door to people. Next thing you know, they walk in the chow with like 3 or 4 of their homeboys. They see you getting released from the box. One of these homeboys could be like, "Oh, bro, look at this new inmate right here." Fuck around, look over and be like, "Oh, man, that nigga ain't new, man. I was back there with him, bro, when he was back there. For real, man, that nigga a door warrior, bro. For real, man, selling out shit, bro, 24/7, talking cash shit in the box, bro. And let it be someone that someone knew. Nah, for real? Yeah, he was arguing with such and such on the door, bro. Nah, my brother them, they got transferred? Yeah. Oh, okay, I got something for him. Now you got people coming at you about an argument you got in from door to door. You feel me? Months ago, for about someone who ain't even there no more. And that's what it is. People gonna want to test that shit. You know? That's why you gotta stay away from them door warriors. Like, that shit rubs off on you so bad to where if your cellmate's a door warrior, bro, you gotta keep him off the door. Like, hey, man, get off the door, bro. Like, stop that pie ass shit, bro. I'm gonna bust you, bro. I'm gonna bust you in here, bro. Just stop all that pie ass rah-rah shit. You know what I'm saying? Because if he pissed people off, it might be people that know people you know, or it might be someone you know. You the only one that has access to him. That whole damn dorm is going to be looking at you as the opportunity to teach him a lesson. You feel me? And you might fuck with your bunkie. He might be cool, you know what I'm saying? But he just sell out a lot behind the door. You going to have to be the one to roughen his ass up, you feel me? And you ain't doing nobody no favors, or maybe you are. But at the end of the day, it can all be avoided if you don't go to prison. You know what I'm saying? Because after all that banging and shit and all that screaming back and forth, you get aggravated. You feel me? You may think you woke up on the wrong side of the bed, but in all reality, you just tired of fucking being there. You feel me? You live on the wrong side of the bed. And that's what it is, man. Straight up. But them door warriors, bro, they're everywhere. Straight up. They reside in every institution you can think of. Every county jail you can think of. Even juvenile programs and detention centers. And even on the streets. There is door warriors. Like I said, ain't even got to be a door that they're using on the streets. But y'all get the picture because I just painted it. Alright? But anyways, man. Like I said, door warriors are not to be fucked with. Mind your business. Let them talk all that shit behind the door all they want. And then when you see them, it's on sight. It's the best way to do it. Because it makes you look weak. Makes you look vulnerable. That someone can get your attention. And someone can bring the anger out of you. When you know it's someone that is basically not there. Because you can't touch them. You understand? Me, I had people run their mouth to me from behind the door before. You know what I used to hit them with? It's all good, fuck nigga, I'll see you on the pound. That's all I would say. That's it. I don't want to rap. That would be my response every time. It's all good, fuck nigga, I'll see you on the pound. He say something else, or he called me 3-4 days later. Someone else starts saying something. I don't want to rap. I don't want to rap. That's all I would say. Straight up. Let them know, bitch. Say no more. It is what it is. All that selling out shit you doing, hide behind the door, hide behind the police. Let Frog catch your ass. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, man, I appreciate y'all watching this video. I hope y'all enjoyed it. Y'all already know I be on my gaming channel, Kfrog Gaming. I like to throw that in there, you feel me? I just passed the subscriber account that I need to do the new giveaway that I'm going to be doing. And I appreciate everybody that's been rocking with me. I hope everybody has a blessed holiday coming up. Spend time with your family, you know, because the way it is out here on these streets, man, you may never, you know, get to say goodbye. Shit happens. You understand? People lose loved ones all the time without getting to say goodbye. So, you know, cherish that time, man. Cherish your freedom. If you're in prison right now watching this, because I've had a lot of people in prison hit me up, you know, telling me they fuck with me, they watch my videos from while in the chain gang. If you are in prison watching this right now, you feel me, from one convict to another, man, keep your head up and do what's best for you. Come home to your peoples, you feel me? You ain't the only one doing time. That's all I can say. But until next time, y'all already know, this y'all boy, Frog.